So you have done your research. You have waited and waited and waited. And now the day has finally come. You are bringing home your pet rabbit. But then you're looking at this new rabbit, your rabbit's looking at you, and you're kind of thinking, so now what? Don't worry, I'm here to help. Hello Buns, and welcome back to Cinnabun Sundays, our weekly video series where we talk about all things bunny. I'm Morgan, Cinnabun's bun mom, and today I am gonna walk you through what you need to do on your first week with your new rabbit. Now, about 2 years ago, I made a video called What You Need Before You Bring Home Your Rabbit. And I highly recommend that if you are about to bring home a pet rabbit, you watch that video first. I go over every single item, bunny proofing tip, food, all of those tips that you need to have under your belt and ready to go before your rabbit comes on the door. But once you actually bring your rabbit home, what do? It's really hard to go from having a strange little animal to suddenly having a new best friend. So how do you go from point A to point B? I'm here to help guide you through so that your first week with your rabbit can be smooth and comfortable for both your rabbit and you. In my video talking about what you need when you bring home your rabbit, I talk about having a playpen for your rabbit. On this channel, we recommend free roaming your rabbit, which means that your rabbit does not live in a cage. But before you fully introduce free roaming to your rabbit, you need to get them comfortable with their area. So as soon as you bring home your rabbit, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna put your rabbit in your set up playpen, and then you are going to leave them alone. Yes, you're gonna wanna start bonding with your rabbit soon, but your rabbit is probably so terrified, whether it's a baby bunny or an older rabbit that you've adopted. New environments are terrifying to rabbits, and new people are also scary. So as much as you're gonna wanna snuggle and cuddle with this new fluff ball, you need to let them get used to their space before you come and encroach on it. Something that I did my first week is I put a t-shirt that I slept in every night in that pen with Cinnabun, so that while she was getting used to her space, she also was kind of smelling my scent without me having to be in there with her. Now, it's gonna be really tempting for you to go in there and comfort your rabbit, but at least for that first night, leave your rabbit be. You can kind of sit near the pen if you want. Just let them get used to their space before you try to get them to get used to you. But then after that first night, you're going to start the bonding process. Now, bonding with a rabbit is very, very slow. It is not something that happens overnight, and it's absolutely not gonna happen in that first week, but you definitely wanna start that foundation in the first week. I have videos all about how to get your rabbit to trust you and how to bond with your rabbit, and I'm gonna link those down below because I give a lot more in-depth instructions down there. But right away, just start sitting near the playpen. I'm lucky enough to work from home, so for the first week, I started by sitting on the outside of the playpen so that Cinnabun could kind of sniff me, see what was going on, just kind of get a feel for me. And then I started to move inside the playpen. Again, I didn't touch her, I didn't mess with her. I just sat in her space so she could get used to the smell of me and just my presence as a whole. These are the very early stages with bonding with your rabbit, but you're gonna wanna start them as soon as possible, because the sooner you can start to bond with your rabbit, the sooner they will get used to you. Now, another thing you're gonna do right away as soon as you bring your rabbit home is start the potty training process. It's going to amaze you how quickly your rabbit will become potty trained. Now, if you have a baby bunny, I'm gonna warn you that you're gonna have some slip-ups every now and again, because baby bunnies, their hormones are going crazy, so you might think they're fully potty trained, and then for a week, they're just gonna be going all over the place. And then suddenly, they'll be back to normal again. But for the most part, it's pretty easy to potty train a rabbit, and they're very routine oriented. Guess what? I also have a potty training video, so I'm gonna link that below as well so that you can learn all about how to do that. But you are going to want to start right away. The more time you spend not potty training your rabbit is really you teaching your rabbit that they don't need to be potty trained. So as soon as you bring your rabbit home, have a litter box set up. Anytime they poop outside the litter box, put the poop inside, clean up after them. All of the things I mentioned in that potty training video, you're gonna wanna do. Which leads me into my next thing is, yes, you're gonna wanna start free roam training. Now, every single bunny is different, but for me, Cinnabun was up and free roaming within a week of me bringing her home. I brought her home as an itty bitty baby, and she picked up on potty training within a few days, and after about a week, I felt good opening up the pen and just letting her free roam. I lived in a 1-bedroom apartment at the time, so it was easier just to go ahead and open it up, but that's my story. So this is what I did. She would stay in her pen at nighttime and when I wasn't around, but during the day, I would open the door to the playpen up and let her hop around. Now, if she ever had an accident on the ground, I would continue to do the potty training that I talk about in my potty training video, but I started letting her get used to the feel of free roaming. Now, deciding when your rabbit is ready to fully free roam is totally up to you and your comfort level. For me, I started letting her fully be free roam at nighttime and during the day once I knew that she pretty much had potty training down. So if you notice that after about a week, your rabbit isn't having accidents when you open it up for their playtime, maybe try spending one night where the gate to your playpen stays open, see how it goes, maybe try another night, and then eventually you don't need the playpen anymore and you just need your litter box and your rabbit can be a free roam bunny. But please do not be discouraged if it takes you a little bit longer to potty train your rabbit. Every rabbit is different, and if you have an older rabbit, it might take them longer to adjust to their new surroundings, and sometimes baby rabbits can just be super stubborn. So it's up to you, but in that first week, you're gonna wanna go ahead and start that process, because the sooner you can teach them how things around here are gonna work, they're gonna understand it. Now, the last thing you're gonna wanna do during that first week of owning your rabbit is to update your bunny proofing. Notice that I said update and not to bunny proof, because if you're bringing home a bunny, you need to bunny proof your space before they come in the door. You'll thank me later for this one. I'm gonna link my bunny proofing video down below so you can really see exactly how I bunny proof, but you may think that your rabbit is going to tear up carpet or chew on certain things, and then you bring your rabbit home, you start letting them free roam, and you realize, oh wait, they're not really interested in chewing on sneakers, they're interested in chewing on chair legs. So anything you notice that your rabbit is really showing an interest in destroying, this is your time to adjust your bunny proofing. Make sure all of your cords are cleaned up, make sure your baseboards are protected, make sure that any furniture that is nice to you has been bunny proofed and protected so that your rabbit does not destroy it within their first week, because that would be so sad. So that is your first week with your rabbit. Trust me, it's gonna take some time for them to really fully settle in and understand that you are their new partner, but I promise you, if you take this advice and really lean into that first week and take advantage of this learning curve, you're gonna do just fine. Again, I am linking all of those videos down below, so hopefully this video can kind of be a landing page for everything you need when you bring home a rabbit. I hope this was useful to you, and I will see you in our next video. Bye, Buns!